my fields I have permission for. This is a really old cabin. It's pretty rough. We're gonna see what we can find here though. We got the little coil on, the MXT All Pro. Just easy to swing in this rough field. It's kind of a cool spot. There's a lane that goes down to a really old cemetery. And then the cabin sat over on that knob over there. So we'll walk down through the cemetery and just show you some of the stuff there, and then we'll head over to that knob. Probably a lot of unmarked graves in this one. It's 1858, 1896. Sure, that looks like a Civil War soldier, possibly. But there's Lake Winnebago in the background. Here's one all covered up. Here's another one all covered up right here. Look at that. There's another one underneath the sod. I wonder how many are completely buried. 93 years old. Died November, looks like 1856. Wow. Well, the cabin's across over there on that knob, so that's what we're gonna go check out. Just thought I'd show you kind of a cool old cemetery there, you know. But let's get on, see if we can find something over at the cabin site. Ooh. This will have to go in the collection. It's a doll arm. Chunk of lead. That's a pipe piece. And a small shell button. Like I said, lots of eyeball finds, but just can't get on the metal ones. That's typical for a field with furrows though. After a rain, there's usually all kinds of things visible, but tough to swing in. So looks like a big, it's a button, glass button, maybe a shoe or boot button. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. I'm on a serious relic drought right now. I need to find something today. Otherwise, I don't even know what's gonna happen. I need to find something. So I just stopped at this guy's house and just got kind of like blanket permission. He was totally fine with it. He's let me go here before, but he told me that just, you know, have fun, enjoy yourself, and, you know, if you find something neat, you don't have to stop back right away. But, you know, stop back sometime and feel free whenever you'd like. Which is good. So, it's always nice when people are real friendly like that and let you go. So this field, actually, in one day, I found 3 large cents here. And I also found one of my best silver coins in this field. It was an 1845 dime. But, I mean, I found older coins, but the condition on this thing, I'll probably post a picture up so you can see it. the condition of this thing was just, I mean, it was like mint. It was amazing. And also, there was some Native American activity going on in this field dating way back. And maybe quarter mile away, I found some fur trade items. And so we're situated right on this creek. The field it's nice and flat. It looks like it was corn, and they kind of picked it and kind of ran a discer over it or something maybe last year. But it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna get out there. The cabin sat right over here in this corner, but there's stuff kind of all over in here. So hopefully I need to find something like big time. See what we can do. So like I said, there was some Native American activity going on in this field. And I've already picked up, you know, nothing fancy but a couple flakes here that were laying out. They're real easy to see, but stuff like this is a little bit harder to see. Can you see it? I think I know what it is, but right here, it's a piece of Native American pottery. That's a rim piece. You gotta have a good eye to be finding stuff like that. So I've been out here maybe like 5 minutes. It's a good sign, definitely a good sign, but I already knew this stuff was here, so we'll just see what else we can do. Got something right here. I'm not sure what it is. It looks like maybe it's a glass button, possibly. Looks like the shank's missing off the back. Some of these had really cool decorations on the facing side. Let's see. Yeah, it's just kind of like a square, but still pretty sweet. So I just ended the relic drought, sorta. I got this hole right here I just dug, and I've got this piece here, which I think it's part of a ramrod guide, but I'm not totally sure. It's definitely old, but I think that's what it is, part of a ramrod guide. So good sign. Nice piece of copper brass there. Hopefully there's more artifacts close. Like I said, you gotta have keen eyes, and the only way you get those is by experience and getting out in the field and looking for this stuff. Some of you guys might be able to see it right here. This edge appears to be worked. It doesn't look like your normal flake, so what I think I've got there is part of some kind of part of a point. Yeah, you can definitely see there's flaking on that. What it was though, maybe some piece of a scraper or something. I don't know. It's turned out to be an okay field so far. Sounds big, and that's because it is. Ox shoe. I just dug this little reading. I wasn't recording it because it just sounded just like kind of like a little, I expect it to be a 22 shell, but it was like the tiniest little button with a shank, and on the front is like a, I don't know, it looks like maybe a little, almost like a sunflower motif. Pretty cool though. Definitely a cool little button. I like that. Once again, definitely not natural. Oh yeah, it's a sweetie. Looks like it was made out of a chip, kinda. They just chipped up the sides, serrated it, made a little point. That's a cool one, that's kinda unique. I think it's like a conspiracy that I can't get a reading over 60 here. At least very few of them anyways. But that's okay. I don't mind the smalls. I don't mind digging the smalls. Smalls are good sometimes. Sometimes you can get a biggie smalls, which is what we call half dimes around here. Because it's a small find, but it's really good. We got her out. Let's see. What is that junk? What is that junk? Piece of... Ooh. I don't know what that is. Piece of copper with a little... I don't know. Kind of thicker though. Thicker than normal sheet copper. I don't know, you get on these old spots, you find all kinds of weird stuff. It's half the fun trying to figure out what it was, what it used to be. Oh my God. I think I just found something really cool. I think I just ended the relic drought here. I got a really good reading. I switched to the MXT All Pro with that little tiny clips double D on there. And it's just because there's so much iron, you know? And the sport, I think the sport just runs a little hot sometimes. So I switched to this little 4x6 coal. I'm going over this. I got this good reading. Like beep, beep, beep. It's just like it was in. I just dug it. I was just on my way out because it's getting dark. That's how it always works too. But anyways, listen. Like here's iron, there's iron here, there's iron over here. But right there, I was just getting a solid sound. But it was right in here, of course. So I'm looking through the dirt and dude, look at this. I don't know what that is, but it looks like 2 silver coins melted together. I am not even kidding. They look like, it looks like a dime and a half dime melted together. Like what the heck is going on here? Look how thin that one is right there. That's got to be like a 3 cent or a half dime or 2 half dimes or something. I don't even know. But I mean, I found melted glass and stuff, so this place did burn down. These coins could have been lost in the cabin or hidden in the cabin, and when it burned down, it got hot enough that it melted them together. It's just ridiculously cool. I can't wait to get home and scrub this up a little bit